story is called Super T.J. to the Rescue. Look! Up in the sky! It's Super T.J. I shouted. Allison giggled. We were having a great time on the swings. Allison called, "Look, there's Connor." I shouted, "Hey, Connor! Glad you could swing by." Allison and I laughed, but Connor didn't look so happy. "What's the matter, Connor?" Allison asked. "I can't find Max anywhere," Connor said. "Oh no," I thought. Connor loves his dog so much. We looked all over the playground, but we couldn't find him. Too bad I didn't have superpowers. If I did, I'd be able to find Max for sure. Wait a minute. Maybe there was something in my storybox that could help. I rushed home and dug deep into my storybox. Cool! A red cape! Maybe this will help. I held the cape with both paws, closed my eyes, and said, "With this object that I hold, there is a story to be told." I felt a rush of wind. I opened my eyes, and I was way up in the clouds. I was really flying. Whoosh! Something blasted right by me. What do you think it was? Whoa! Cool! It was a bear with a red cape, just like mine.
"Hi there, I'm Super Bear,"
he said. Wow! A real superhero! "What are you doing up here?" I asked.
"Just visiting with some of my hero friends."
I couldn't believe it! You mean there are other bears with superpowers here in Suburbia? Super Bear laughed.
"You know, TJ, heroes don't need superpowers. A hero is someone who is willing to jump in and help others."
Super Bear said,
"Come on, TJ, let's go see some real heroes."
He gave me a wink, and we zipped beneath the clouds.
There's Mrs. Honeycomb, the crossing bear. She can stop cars with a single paw,
Super Bear said as he waved. Good old Mrs. Honeycomb. She's always looking out for us cubs. We flew right over my school.
There's Mrs. Beach. She watches over your entire class with her supervision.
Mrs. Beach was always keeping an eye out for us. Super Bear called,
"Look over there. It's Fire Bear Fuzzington. He can reach higher than the tallest tree."
Sure enough, Fire Bear Fuzzington was on top of his ladder, helping to rescue the McMuzzle's cat out of a tree. And look, I pointed, there's Mr. McMuzzle helping to hold the ladder. Super Bear smiled.
Even heroes need a little help sometimes.
Who are the heroes in your neighborhood? Suddenly, I heard a dog barking. Ruff, ruff. Was it Max? No, it was Bella, making animal sounds, and I was back in my room. Just then, I had a brilliant idea. I grabbed my crayons and shouted, "Super T.J. to the rescue!" I made a whole bunch of lost dog flyers. And the next day at school, Mrs. Beach helped me pass them out to the cubs. The whole class was really excited about trying to find Max. After school, Mrs. Beach took Connor, Allison, and me into town to hang up the flyers. Mr. Handypaw let us put some in his window and said, "It's nice to see you cubs jump in and help a friend." After all the flyers were up, we headed back to Connor's house to see if there had been any news. Connor's mom said, "Connor, this is Mr. Zip, our new post bear. He has a special delivery for you." There was something about Mr. Zip that seemed familiar. "What's in the box?" Connor blurted out. But before he could answer, Max jumped out of the box and into Connor's arms. He was licking Connor's face all over. Connor was so happy. Max seemed pretty happy, too. Connor thanked all of us and gave Mr. Zip a big hug. "Thank you so much. You're my hero." Mr. Zip said,
Just doing my job.
We all laughed. As he turned to leave, he smiled and winked at me. I guess you don't need superpowers to be a hero after all. Mr. Zip got on his mail bike and sped away. Connor waved and said, "Wow, Mr. Zip can really fly." I giggled. He sure can. The end.